Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Saturday morning breakfast stream. I'm almost on time. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. This menu doesn't have a lot of sounds. Perfect. Good morning, everyone. Just blowing up my own ship here. Alright, so good morning, and yes, my going live notification is correct. The weather is extra crusty outside, so, yeah. Oh, that's not even the right thing. Anyway, so what were we doing? I kind of knew, but I don't. Alright, make suits, won't travel. So this is a side quest. It has nothing to do with the DLC. But we can't, it's not like we can't do both. So let's go ahead, and I believe the planet that has the danger, Monarch, the Cascadia pad. There we go. Let's go hunting.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
So, with that said, yep, that'll do. Hope everyone is doing okie dokie today. The tea of the day today is the Harney and Sons Hot Cinnamon Spice. Iconoclast. Okay. We're doing alright. So, we need Mant Queen. We need like all sorts of stuff here. Raptidon, Primal Leather. So this does feel kind of like the right place to be. I'm sure we could get some like Marauder shoes, like if they really wanted it. So let's take a look at a map here. I wonder if any of that other stuff is like... So we're going hunting. Should make Nyoka pretty stoked. Nine to go. That's the wrong thing for jumping. There we go. We like to see it. Bring them all out. Come on.
Don't mess with us.
All right, 2 to go. Okay. So 3 Raptidon. Okay. Mantiqueen Chitin. So I'm hoping we will encounter one. Never thought I would utter those words, but here we are. But the rest of this we can just sell. We're just looking for some creepy crawlers. We also need to find some Raptidons, but I think we're gonna do okay.
I'm ready for this.
And that's how it's done, Captain.
I remember when these guys were much scarier. So now I do think there is like an actual primal nest somewhere. So like that's also something to think about. But I figured this was the planet with the Mantiqueens originally. So I figure it wouldn't hurt to just come take a look. Those are Raptidons. That's an interesting texture. I guess it kind of goes everywhere.
Eyes up. Just got him.
Caliber shot.
Don't mess with us.
This gun is ridiculous, and I assure you, once I have enough money, we're upgrading it again. Maybe it was on Terra 2 that we had the primal nest? I know we've also fought Mantiqueens in caves as well, so that's something to think about.
Libations on me, folks.
I mean, if we're here trophy hunting, then we're here trophy hunting, end of the day. Thank you, sir, for your contribution.
Don't mess with
Here we
us.
go.
Nayoka. Believe Nayoka has been marked for death. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
Are you guys super excited for Aliens tomorrow? Because I am. At least that is what, was it Spaceship Zeta or whatever is supposed to,
All together.
What a crusty, crusty place to live. Sulfur planet. I was just looking at whether or not we had been here before. Oh, thank you, autosave. I appreciate you. Okay. Not really. I don't remember what that was, but that's okay. We're gonna go check it all out. Feel a little bit like it's looking out for Xenos because it's like, oh, we're looking for the tails. Yeah, there we go. Oh,
Incoming!
Mega Manta Queen. Okay. No. Thanks.
Shot, Captain. That's the last of them.
Now I just have to figure out where the queen went. Is she like... Oh no! I know I tagged her from pretty far... Is that a pile? Did I just see a pile? No. Stone. Manta Swarm. Manta Swarm. Manta Swarm. We killed a Mega Manta Queen. What on earth? I guess this is what happens when you're vaporizing stuff. I'm kind of switching back and forth pretty quick because I'm looking for her body. Alright, I'm gonna stand up. If it attracts baddies, it attracts baddies. Oh, my gun needs to be... I was about to say my gun needs to be healed, but that's not what I meant. Thank you, antivirus. Thanks for that. We killed a mega manta queen. I can't find her body anywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay. Like, at the very least, like the outline of her little vaporized. Oh yeah, we have some
Great
places
work.
where I didn't lockpick everything, so I didn't have the skill. Unfortunately, at a certain point, I might have to give up and look for another one.
Here we go. Next one's mine.
Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Hopefully they'll just start following me again. I think that's the second time we've encountered that.
Nice one. Everyone all right?
Okay. There we go. I feel a little less than 3 months. It is less than 3 months. So my birthday, right? Hi Danish, how are you today?
Here we go.
There's another mega man. A new weird video game, you say? Wonder what that could be. Oh man, finding some loot that we didn't have before, although I think the last time we were traipsing through this planet, I don't think we'd be fighting Mega Manta Queens. Not like that. Okay, well let's take a look at a map. Stellar Bay, the sulfur pits. Let's go here. That's a great one. I don't think we've seen that ad before. Oh.
Take you. Score, Cap! Everyone all right?
Alright. Stupid status effect. Chinese developed Japanese-American game called Shoma American Story. America has become an unofficial colony of Japan due to Japan being an economic powerhouse. It's about a girl who got resurrected from death and goes on a road trip through Japanese-style America to find her sister, killing zombies, the Yakuza on the way. Dives deep into 90s Japanese pop culture. Okay. Very fun. Okay. We love a little, alternate history here. Let's do a save. We haven't done a hard save today. Please, thank you. I will look for that. I'm gonna have some oatmeal before I keep going. Oh no, it's stuck together! It's become a monolith of oatmeal. Don't step in sulfur pits. Just like Mom used to tell me. Danish, any fun, like, pre-Christmas festivities coming up? Okay, I feel like this is more like Raptidon territory. We might have to, I want to say go back to Terra 2? Where we started? I don't know. I guess we could just go to Stellar Bay and summon our ship. Can I not fast travel to... There we go. Good morning, Davina. Dana says, yeah, I'll be playing through the Space Marine 2 campaign again. Bring Christmas to the Xenos of 40k. Perfect. Love it. I took time off to do Thankmas again this year. The benefiting philanthropies are for like mental health. But I need to figure out what I'm going to do for those 4 days. Well, 3.5. Maybe Roseway?
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Remind them in different languages that lasagna is not a laundry detergent and you can't skateboard grind on it either. I'm sure. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of excited. I'm hosting, because this week is American Thanksgiving. I'm hosting this year, which makes me very happy. Okay, so I see leather snakes. Okay. I hope I'm on the right planet. That'd be embarrassing. Okay, it is on Terra 2. It's been so long since we've been on some of these planets, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like some of these planets I didn't do a very good job of like exploring. Okay, so we're on Terra 2. Let's try
We're now in
Edgewater.
orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
We have to work Monday through Wednesday, which I think is really silly because I'm like, nobody's gonna be at work. Although, as that is when I generally expect things to go wrong. But it's like, it's kind of just when people, I think I might be leaning on something here. It is when people, like, take time off from work and North Gulch, Botanical Lab, Primal Nest. Okay. But I think we need like 10 of these. I should probably be sneaking. I think we're going that way. All that fussing about for a map, and I'm like, but now I'm just gonna guess. Yeah. And I think we need 10 primal hides. Does that? I feel like that's what I said. I'm still a little mad that I can't visit the volcano. Is that a cooking pot? It totally is. There we go.
Incoming!
There we go.
Nice one!
Oh, that's the last of them.
Alright. Can't remember if it's primal hide or primal leather. Oh, I'm encumbered. You know how we fix this? Scrapping. Woohoo! Alright. I also thought there was like a cave nearby. I like how there's just canned meat sitting on the floor. Did I come through here and was like, oh, my pockets are heavy, and just chuck that? Oh my goodness. I can't get over how pretty some of these vistas are. They're so pretty. I wish there were more ways of doing like dumb crap on some of these planets. It's like, well, I kind of need this area to refresh. Can I just go ahead and cause a nuisance and come back? Let me actually look. How close are we? Primal leather. Okay. Not to be confused with primal hide. Primal hide. We didn't pick up any primal leather? Wrapped it on. I was sure we'd pick some up. Oh, you know what? Quest items. Let's come down here. Alright. We have 6. We need 4 more. I think it's the big guys. Let's save and let's see how close we can get to this, like, situation here. Because I feel like this is the kind of game that would hide something near some... I guess it's lava if it's on the surface. I didn't take a whole lot of geology in school, just kind of the basics for earth science. That's the game saying, go back. Stop playing with fire, please. Well, dang, I thought there was gonna be like a container or something down here. I don't not really need to sneak. I don't know. I thought it would have been cool to, like, I don't know. Find a cave, find a something. I was gonna say, it doesn't seem like there's a ton of vegetation there, but I don't know if the primals actually worry about that. Is it a Raptidon? Oh, it's a primal.
Incoming!
Hey, nice.
Solid kill.
We're pretty good at this.
Oh, crunchy. So anyway, thank miss. I don't want to make any promises. I'm gonna try to get the second camera set up to do Legos, but I really haven't done Legos in a super long time, so I kinda, yeah. I have to get my laptop going. I don't know if there's something wrong with, like, the port itself, if there's something, if it's just, like, dirty in the connection, but I definitely have had problems with it staying connected to the battery pack. I'll just get this, like, you know, kind of beeping feedback. It's like, oh, I'm not connected. Oh, I'm connected. I've cleaned both connectors. I've traded battery packs with Mr. B. But anyway, I need to look on there because I totally forget what software I use to integrate with OBS to do like playlists, because like there's got to be music. If I'm doing Legos, there's got to be music, but I also need to figure out how to get both cameras running. If not, then we'll just use this one and I will just top down it. But I'll need an extension. We're going up, or are we going down? I'm not really sure. Oh, they're below. Perfect. Oh man, looks like somebody had a bad day. So I was hoping to maybe do Legos one day and then like games the rest. I think Mr. B took a day off from work so we can kind of do some stuff together. There we go. And at some point we crack this open. Okay. Well, I think that's all of it. We can go back to Byzantium. I'm not really sure how long this like quest is going to run on, but yeah, let's see. Sweet. So my memory didn't totally betray me.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Thank you. You know what? I think I actually have a science weapon I want to put away, because goodness knows I'm not using it. But it also means I don't want to like give it to anybody else either. The Gloop gun. That's a name. Hammer of Olympus. Ooh, let me see if I can upgrade the Hammer of Olympus, because if I can, I should be able to give that to Parvati. Okay, that's probably good. Okay, let's see what else we can do for this thing. So I can't modify this. It's a shame it's not more powerful. That feels actually like a waste that I just upgraded all that. Oh well, we're going this way. I got way too excited. I don't remember picking that up. no matter what door you kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like transition through, I definitely, why is this sparking? Should I be
You don't
concerned?
really know how to fix that, do you?
What are you talking about? I repaired 2 of these while you've been blathering.
Really? The pile next to you looks the same.
That's because the damn things keep breaking. Or haven't you noticed?
Oh, I like the sass. Okay, so if we want Parvati's like hammer to be extra awesome, we have to get it up over like 700 if it's gonna be. Oh wait, did I go the wrong way?
Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue, or...
Yep. Street access, there we go. This place sucks.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once? Nothing wrong.
Auntie Cleo's pipe patch.
All the money in the world and completely oblivious.
Spacer's Choice 2-hour energy burn. Watch out for hour 3.
Watch out for hour 3. I probably don't want to know what happens.
I love Byzantium.
Alright, give her a fetch quest. Here you go.
What can I do for you, darling?
Chitin, hide, leather. All done.
I've been thinking of a name for this new outfit. Chimera. Crafted from the hides of 3 species of monster. While you were gone, I put in an order for one of my bespoke lapels. Solid gold, diamond encrusted. If it doesn't have one of my lapels, it's not a Jolicoeur original. Those slackwits at HPS are holding my parcel while they wait for a signature. Bureaucracy is so utterly insufferable. Be a dear and retrieve it for me. Understatement of the year, darling. Believe me, I'm every bit as frustrated as you are.
The monsters are forcing you to sign for a parcel. What an inconvenience.
Can you believe the cheek on these people? If I didn't know any better, I'd say they were trying to grift an autograph out of me.
Alright, alright.
Wonderful! I'm giving you authorization to retrieve this parcel on my behalf. You truly are my savior, darling.
There we go. We can sell her the leftover Raptidon meat. I'm sure that can't smell good in her shop. Okay, here we go. Oh. Armor skill kit. There's just a lot of the stuff that we're not using, and I don't want to keep holding on to it. I think we have an improved stealth kit. Yeah, improved hunter. We don't need 8 of those. Oh, now we don't need the silver tongue kit because we have improved silver tongue kits. Super scoper, that's a good one. I don't think we need the backpack anymore, just because, yeah. Gyrosite, we haven't used those forever. Sure grip. Speed grip we haven't used. Fun time barrel, I think we're still using those, but we don't need 9 of them. Extendo sight. Mr. Power we can sell. That one. Chrono field, maybe. We haven't used Mr. Ouch in a while. Okay. Sell all of my junk. Nice. I've gained writ of consent, I would hope.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square?
Oh look! Teacup canids!
It's gotten quiet. Almost makes me miss
I probably don't want to know. Looks like a place I could get into a lot of trouble. Oh. Hi, Olive.
A fine day for parcel pickups, isn't it? Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service. Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy.
Do you have a parcel waiting for Clark? Minister Clark?
We do, in fact, have a parcel here for a Mr. Clark, Minister.
I'm here to pick up the minister's parcel.
You're not an official member of the Halcyon Parcel Service team. That means you'll have to sign a release form.
How do I do that?
Oh, I'd have to submit a request for a release form, and then wait for a receipt for my request of a release form. Then you'd have to make an appointment.
How long does this usually take?
Couldn't say. We've got a backlog, and I'm planning on retiring in the next 35 years, but I could give my successor a memo on your behalf.
I don't have time for this.
You're welcome to lodge a complaint in our suggestion box. Actually, no. We're still waiting on our delivery of a new suggestion box.
The minister's here in Byzantium. I'll make the delivery, and you're free to take the credit.
You do that? Wow. Hey, you know, a positive review from the minister would go a long way in my semi-monthly employment audit. Here's your parcel to be delivered to Mr. Clark, Minister. Law speed. How may I be of assistance?
Celeste sent me. I'm here to sign for a parcel.
If you would like to sign for a parcel, please go to window B.
Hi, Wendy.
Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service, where all parcels are guaranteed to be delivered within acceptable margins of certainty. How may I be of assistance? Let me just look that up for you. It appears that a parcel for Ms. Jolicoeur, Celeste is currently out for delivery.
I was told the parcel was being held here.
It was, and now it's being delivered.
It's being delivered to Ms. Jolicoeur, alright?
Let me see here. A parcel for Jolicoeur, Celeste is being delivered to 316 Rockwell in the Byzantium Estates.
I'll be on my way.
Thank you for allowing HPS to be your only option today.
That guy can see me. There's a candy bar as well. Alright. I kind of want to get into some mischief. This place is so bougie. I'll wait.
Hell of a job.
We don't need any more lockpicks. I have literally hundreds of them.
Making it look easy.
Anything else? There is a ladder here. Oh. Oh, red box. Excuse me. They never asked what I was doing in there. They only asked me what I am doing in there. I'm like, oh. Well, I guess if they don't catch me going in, that's fine.
Oh, for the good old days when you could simply ask a menial for
To ask a menial. That might be one of the most offensive ways to describe someone I have ever heard. Okay. We're unable to deliver your parcel. Your parcel is returned to the HPS building. Eridanos.
Out with it, you wretched contraption! Does nothing in this city work anymore?
No. Everything exists slowly to annoy you.
Halcyon Parcel Service is proud to be the colony's only parcel delivery service. How may I be of assistance?
Yeah, I've got this notice.
I must respectfully ask that you calm down, please. Parcels must be picked up at window A.
That's way over there. Can't you get it for me?
Maintaining proper window structure is imperative to the smooth operation of HPS.
Are you kidding?
If you would like to lodge a complaint about the quality of your service, please request a complaint form at window C. If you would like to request a complaint form at window C, Please make an appointment.
Let me guess. If I want to make an appointment, I have to request a form?
I see you're familiar with our company policy.
Oh, what is this note? Due to the removal of the suggestion box, all customers with complaints are to be directed to Window C. As our policy for customer complaints is not to deal with them, Window C will remain unmanned until further notice.
How may I be of assistance?
I am here to pick up a package.
Of course. If you could just verify for me that you are Jolicoeur, Celeste, or an officially authorized proxy?
Here. But maybe I'll get more XP. Can you not see what I'm wearing? It's obviously one of Celeste's.
Yes, I can see by your eccentric mode of dress that you must be one of Ms. Jolicoeur's associates. Everything seems to be in order. Here you are, one parcel. I hope this has been a pleasant and satisfying transaction. Halcyon Parcel Service thanks you for your patronage.
For a lapel. I would like to point out this is for a gold and diamond lapel.
I'll sue every technician and employee.
Why? Because he wants his, like, 0G brew or whatever? Oop. I don't know how I got myself so turned around, but hey, I got to steal some stuff.
Your best find this week. Go.
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's an order.
Hey, careful. Don't go running around in the middle of a crime scene.
What happened to Celeste?
You mean Ms. Jolicoeur? She was reported for practicing a subversive aesthetic. We found her in her office, working on something perverse. She didn't cooperate, so we had to put her down. Never took her for a dissident sympathizer.
Dang. Did you really have to kill her? We were doing business.
Byzantium Security regrets any disruption to regular flow of commerce. However, cultural and moral hygiene must always be maintained. Byzantium cultural standards are enforced by Universal Defense Logistics. Universal Defense Logistics. Your first and last line of defense in the war against sedition.
Excuse me. She's got some fancy mannequins. Oh, your fancy chair is in my way. Oh, it's the Chimera. What is that? guess that's the end of that. Okay, let's trot off and work on this side quest. We're just cleaning up.
I love Byzantium. What else are you going to find?
Okay, so let's take a look at this. Armor 53, it's light, plus to dialogue skills. Still really good though. I wonder if we could put that on
Culture, working toilets.
the vicar.
I'm sure other colonies have cities like this.
Can we... Oh, could we get the vicar the cool one of the cool hats we have? Intimidate 5. Wait, where's my Science 5, Determination 5? Okay, I get that this is like probably more appropriate, but like, let's talk about that. Yes. Okay. Compact hammer. What is this? Alright, what is she using? 109. Okay. We're gonna take all. It's gonna suck. That's fine. So Ellie is using Officer Spleen, but I think we have a better melee. Okay. She's using the Vermin at a 279. The Vermin 2 would be better. And then Felix has this stick ball, 329. Here, let's go down and see what we can upgrade. Plus augmented reinforcement. Alright, improved. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, everything's going to have upgrades. Is this mine? Yeah. And this one is mine. It's 34,000. I didn't realize it was so much. Okay. Alright. Just take a look here. .24 shell light armor? Yeah. There you go. What's the rating on that one? 24. I wonder if we can get that one up. The yellow? 9. Tinker. And then yellow. Yeah. Not me just stopping to like re-outfit. Okay. What is this? Medical? I think we'll leave that because I don't think I have anything better for medical. Oh, wait, that's way better. But does it take everything? Do they go to straight to the bottom? They do. Medical +3. Oh, that works for me. Alright, Felix. What is this? 329. We have anything better? Not really. Sorry, Felix. I don't know if we have a better big gun than that. Oh, roll with that. Nyoka, what are you? Oh yeah, that one's pretty good. 125 the Needler. Feel like we've got something better. So there. Fun times barrel. Super Scoper. So all the stuff that we can upgrade but not modify? That's weird. I wonder why it won't show me that I can modify that. Contraband. Hey, 584. That's way better. What is she wearing? Hiking gear? Absolutely not. Looking for something that has decent. Okay, so that's 67. What is this? 26. Okay. Got a better helmet for that. I don't know if I'm loving the yellow, but I think we're gonna go with it. Okay. Per body. Impact hammer 637. 242. Can we do better? Yeah. That bolster, but do we have a fun one? Yeah, let's give her lucky. And 16. We gotta be able to do better for her than that. It's medium. Yeah. That's the best one so far, though. Okay. Let's put all my junk away before I get too distracted. But everyone has better armor and stuff now, so... Why do I have this stuff? There's no reason. There's literally no reason. Ultra reliable. And my machine gun. Uh-oh. I mean, it's cool to have these, like, named items, but if we're upgrading, like, well past that point, like... I don't remember what I'm carrying. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember if it was a problem, like if I was going to put something away that I was wearing. Okay. And I think we're looking pretty good fit-wise. 91, 38. That's fine. Alright, everybody should be a little tougher now. Everyone should be a little smarter now. You would hope.
Not today, Sam. I am not in the mood for a deep clean. Oh, all right. Some culprit who shall not be named spilled Rizzo's lemon slap on my console.
I don't know what's going on between these two. I have questions and I don't want answers. Oh, I guess that is what we are doing, is the weapons side quest. I don't think have we been to his lab yet? I don't
We
think so.
arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Okay, I hate to do this to Nyoka, but we kind of have to take Vicar and Max now that he's wearing this outfit. Negotiate with Sprouts for territory? I don't know why it's so silly. I love it. Yeah, we've definitely been here, right?
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Okay. Man in a high orbit, huh? Hold on. But this is a side quest. I guess we could do this one? I have a feeling that that one will resolve itself, though, as we're working on the main quest for that DLC. Whee! I see they're done doing whatever it is they were doing. Back to Gorgon.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
I think we're gonna take Nyoka back. I'm a little bit worried about the firepower without her. Okay, I guess we're going with it. My mistake. I didn't hold it down right.
Is that an Apex Mark V queso atmospheric dome? I've never seen one in person. Magnificent.
Sup, Sprat? Oh, it looks like we've taken down some of the fields, though. Some of them, at least. exactly?
One down. Sure. Nice hit.
Apparently I'm a bit of a crack shot too. Did you see that?
Everyone all right?
Not one of my finer moments there, but that's fine.
I'll make my way there.
That's my fault. I'm leaning on my keyboard. Bunch of this stuff we can either sell or break down. Okay.
On my way.
There we go. There they are. Guess we got everyone. If not, not. Need a HIA pass key? Okay. I guess we're back to working on the main quest for now. Alright. That's fine. I guess I can just do it this way. Oh, the Shrinky Ray. I guess we'll have to try that out at some point. The auxiliary bay. Okay.
referring to Dock Act, the groundbreaker auxiliary base.
Dang it, I did it again. I hit X instead of A. Actually, maybe guns out after all. That's such a mood. So just like a random flywheel? Yeah. Also, kitty bar. So some of this is theft and some of it is not. I find that interesting.
For some reason, I'm not expecting a warm welcome here.
Hey, you! Over here! Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's risen! Ah, fuck it, damn it. Every time! So, hey, you trespass, and I'm armed. Maybe take a second look at your life choices, pal.
I'm looking for someone. Name of Marion Blacksley.
Yeah, I know that lady. I know she's looking for, solitude. She hired us to make sure no one comes sniffing around. Guess that's bad news for your plan there.
Who's us exactly?
Yeah, we're the gardeners. We keep order back here on these dangerous streets. Hallways. You know what I mean. Anyway, Blakesley's given us standing orders to strongly discourage anyone who tries to come in. I like to, extrapolate from there.
Surely we can come to terms.
This deal with Blakesley's pretty sweet. We get paid, and we get fresh greens every week. My
You're a
gums
rabbit?
never looked healthier.
Hmm. Still, I don't think she'd be too happy if you cost her thousands in life insurance payouts.
What?
I hoped all this newfound wealth could help ease her grief over the loss of a loved one.
Shit. Insurance, you said? Fine, I guess. Look, we won't give you trouble, but I can't say the same about Blakesley. She's got some crazy setup in there, so if you get shot, don't come complaining to me.
Crazy setup, huh?
This one's clear, guys.
Nice one, Captain.
Mm-hmm.
Some days, it's like I don't know what to do with myself. Come on, this is great.
Just go to the same place? No, they don't, actually.
That's a good point.
I don't see anything too useful in here. Some cots, some whatever. It's so sparkly. Hey, we did find a note. Here's your weekly shipment. Please note the additional allotment of protein cakes. Could I convince you and your colleagues to fill out a brief questionnaire regarding your eating patterns? In the meantime, do try to cut down on all the sugary drinks. It's a lot of cabbage there.
Look, I get it. Some people need things spelled out for them. I'm sure one of the auto mechanicals can explain.
She got this cute little hydroponic situation going on, though. I was just about to say, I hear squelch.
Oh, aren't you handsome? Looks like you got yourself a little snack.
Group C, hitherto referred to as Clarice. Hello, Clarice. Continues to demonstrate increased growth and development relative to both original and control strains. However, general mass and caloric content has not increased significantly compared to its predecessor, Horus. This suggests a limit in our ability to mitigate poor nutrient uptake with mantipillar mulch. Personal note, Martin's getting a little big for the terrarium. A few more days and he's going into the processor. That sounds like meat grinder to me. Maintenance logs. Entry 1. Memory allocation exceeded. Water supply remains steady, but power fluctuations are doing a number on the automatic mechanicals. Easy fix. All the time in the world. Gutted the auto mechanicals for nonsensical components. Minor gains in power efficiency due to decreased weight. Waterproofing materials compromised human error. Is that it?
Got it. Heads down.
Trying to figure out. I guess we came in from that way. I'm gonna save here just in case I do something stupid. I know I could hack these, but the hack only lasts for so long. Saving is always fun.
Oh, good. A fight. Nice hit.
Yeah, it was a nice hit, right?
You hear that humming? Sounds like some kind of generator.
It does, doesn't it? I love how we found this woman.
Trouble incoming, Captain.
And she thinks some auto mechanicals are going to make the difference in her life.
Poor body's down!
Guys, can we...
Lethality now reduced. Investigating.
Okay, so we have a lift over here. I'm kind of going away from Blakesley, because, yeah. I'm sure there's good stuff to learn and find. Alright, let's go back up. I think the red room has the lift.
Observation log, date, who knows. Subject number, well, let's call him Percy. Percy here has discovered the secret to success. He has lifted the veil and found the pattern. He wakes up, he listens for that bell 3 times a day. Food rains from the sky. He eats, he waits. Life is easy. But the second your molt comes in, pal,
Hey, hacks. Initiate watering cycle. Nope, I missed some logs here. Oh man, I wish I would have done this earlier. I could have avoided this. Note entries. Damn machine. Okay. See if there's any beep boops that I can touch. There was... yeah. Oh, it's a model. Another model of those model ships. Kind of... is it just towels? It looks like it's just towels. Doesn't appear that she has a specimen. I assume that this is her area. I don't want to know. I guess we need to go back down now, but don't think she'll be setting any more mechanicals for us, though. It's always someone smoking.
So who the fuck? Oh, wait, hang on, I can't hear a damn thing. Just gonna shut this thing off. Right. Marion Blakesley, what can I do for you, Ms. Home Invasion?
I need to get to the HIA facility on Gorgon.
Spacer's Choice send you? Took your sweet time. Gorgon? I holed up in a forgotten cargo bay of a rotting colony ship just so I could never hear that name again. Here you are.
Ah. I tracked down Clarence Mosley. That got me on your trail.
That bastard. Is he still only mostly worthless, or has he achieved mathematical perfection in that regard?
He's in show canids, so sort of.
He'll be on to the next hobby in a week. Clarence lacks the attention span for this sort of thing. Someone wants to dig up the past, and you're the shovel, right?
I'm after Olivia Ambrose's journal.
That's so? Long way to go for notes on a failed project. Corporate demanded a product they could throw onto shelves. That put the squeeze on low at Chem to develop formulas, samples. But how do you know if the product works? You run tests, see what happens. That's where human inquiry and auditing came in. I ran HIA, and HIA ran the tests again and again and again. And what happens is a whole lot of wasted time and even more bodies.
What's your part in all this?
Testing supervisor. I designed the initial testing regimens, managed the staff, made sense of the test results. Tried to anyway. People are complicated, and I don't just mean the test subjects. Try and avoid working with people if you can. It always gets messy.
Any complicated people you know who might have an interest in stopping by?
Plenty. Not to mention Spacer's Choice put in the legwork to make Gorgon habitable. Probably crawling with scavengers.
So what was Spacer's Choice testing for?
You've heard the adverts, right? Work day and night, still feel refreshed the next morning. Now, what we tested for was dexterity, efficiency, compliance. The traits of a good employee. Numbers never came out right. I could have pumped gallons of those chemicals into every living soul in this colony. Wouldn't have changed that. What we got was marauders.
So Spacer's Choice knew about these effects from the beginning.
Yeah, good luck making that one stick. It's in the fine print, you know. Whatever was in those chemicals, it didn't matter what tests we ran. We kept getting the same results. The proto-adrena time solution was both monstrously addictive and had catastrophic effects on the psyche and intellect. A real boon to the colony.
What were you hoping for?
Well, just something. Stars. They were going to change the world. The whole merciless grind. Imagine if it worked. A colony full of tireless citizens. The heights of human achievement and industry in half the time. OCI's job couldn't be easier. That dream's an easy sell. I bought it.
Why did the facility shut down?
We had a few weird accidents, escapes, minor setbacks. But one day, all the test subjects got loose. Sabotage, they said. It wasn't just us. All of the facilities got hit hard. Shut us down for a while. That turned out to be the last straw.
Competitor, maybe? Do you know who was behind it?
Nah. Didn't much care by then. Don't care much now. Spacer's Choice wasn't getting much use out of us anymore, so they shuttered the project, kicked Adrena Time out the door. And I came here.
Can you get me inside here?
Indulge a scientist. What do you want out of this investigation of yours? Trying to liven up your memoir?
Just trying to spice up chapter 3.
Huh. Haven't had any new jokes to laugh at in a while. Your crew feel the same? Heck of a world out here for the shy types. What do you get out of headbutting murderous auto mechanicals for your captain here?
A family. Or something near to it. We don't always get along or nothing, but what family does?
Fair enough. That's all I've got. Here, I still have this pass. Don't much feel like hanging on to it anymore. Made my exit the moment the project started falling apart. Had to steal some credentials. This should get you into the volunteer induction entrance.
You hacked into the Spacer's Choice database.
Please. I just messaged people with fake demands for their passwords. That's when they didn't just leave codes written down on pieces of paper. If I couldn't talk my way out past a simple facility lockdown, I'd be working for Rizzo. That'll get you inside. What you do from there, that's up to you.
Any advice? You must know this facility pretty well.
Come on. I've left it behind me.
Sure, it definitely looks like you're coping.
Yeah, well, you have to go on, don't you? Guilt's a useless emotion. What good is thinking about the past over and over and over again?
Help me, and you can put it behind you. I'll take care of everything.
Please, I don't need... Fine. Fine, here, I remember one of my access codes. Just punch in the keypad equivalent for replication. Should get you into the offices. Maybe get you to my terminal a little sooner. Go test that persistence of yours out on Gorgon.
I'll see you.
Yeah. I'll make sure the auto mechanicals don't bother you on the way out.
Is there anything cool back here? No. Alright. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the daffodils in the jar, very pretty. Alright. Red rum it is. Come on, guys. Max does look awfully dapper. Have we been down here? Oh yeah, that's the exit. We open the bar. Oh, do we find notes?
Observation log. Date. Well, never mind. Hybridization efforts have proven successful, and the nursery's yield is improving steadily. Meanwhile, the psychological benefits of gardening are difficult to assess without a control group. Subjective reflection suggests minor gains in memory retention and contentment.
Shunt necklace or pocket watch, I guess, and some steady hands, huh? They are special, aren't they? Kind of whipping through real quick to see if I can find any more logs. I feel like it's odd to have 2 audio logs in a place like this. There's her room. Okay. Just kind of reorienting myself because we kind of went up and over to get here, and you know, am I lost? I don't know if I used the word lost, but you know. Nope. Hey. Not a toilet pistol, but it's pretty good. Read that log.
This must be a step up from Boar's factories, huh? Doesn't look like either of us is sitting pretty in the sand.
I guess you would just assume that they're just sprats everywhere. I mean, they're essentially what? Space rats? There's just 500 bits just laying on the floor.
You gonna shoot or what? Just wait. You'll see how a Spacer's Choice cadet takes care of, I think it's jammed.
Wow. Impressive.
Whoa!
I don't know why that was necessary, but they're all showing off and stuff anyway. I think we already checked down here. Alright. I'm kind of disappointed we only found 2 audio logs. Oxdock. Stay out. Okay, well. We're not real good at following directions, so. Okay. We're gonna land. I'm gonna save. I need to stretch my legs.
We are now in orbit of Earth Orbit.
Because, yes. But we do need some heavier firepower in this place. Okay. Alrighty, let me take a quick break. I'll be right back. Need to stretch my legs. I woke up in the middle of the night with like the absolute worst Charlie horrors, which is not something that normally I get, so it was a little like, what the heck? But who knows? I mean, both my feet definitely ache from just the sudden shift to cold. So, who knows? Who knows? See you tomorrow. Poor signal. Alrighty, well, you have a good day, Megaterranova. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, again? They already respawned? It's the same set of guys. Oh, forgot that Naoka has new armor. Hey. Hi. Alright, just... Hi. I see you're kind of a butt. Come here. Come here. See that your feet are your ultimate vulnerability. Same. Same. Yeah, I thought myself pretty clever. I actually remembered that with the pouring rain, I should probably pack extra shoes for work yesterday. I'm so glad I did. I wore a pair of sneakers because it's Friday. We're allowed to be a little more casual on Friday. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna wear this cute outfit, and it's like my little sweater, and I had some red twill pants, and I was like, oh, you know what this would look good with? My Star Wars sneakers. I got these like canvas sneakers, and they're definitely Star Wars because of course they are. And I was like, oh, this is definitely a very fun, quirky outfit to wear on Casual Friday. I've got my little BB-8 earrings, feeling pretty good. I didn't even make it all the way to the bus stop, and I already had puddles in my shoes. So, but because I was wearing red twill pants, I packed some red flats. So when I got to work, I was like, well, I guess I'm wearing flats today. So I just set, I have like an extra, I don't really have an office, but it's more than a cubicle. I don't know. I have a workspace that's like part 1 of 3 of like a collab space. And why'd the music get weird? So, I like set up my sneakers to dry under my work table, and yeah, they were almost dry. See, this seems all bad. Like, casing's on the floor. I don't know, that kind of seems like, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of a cool thumbnail. With the Spacer's Choice and all the destruction they cause. Some Purple Berry Crunch. Oh yeah, something bad happened here. Sell junk. Oh, we need to use the shrink ray at some point. Borscht and beans. So yeah, everyone on the West Coast is getting hit with this like atmospheric river, and since the Central Valley has tons of rivers, things have a tendency to flood in the lower areas. So even walking home, and I live in a particularly flat area, like the street around all the like pedestrian crossings were already starting to flood. So so I spent the extra $5 just to have the last of our Thanksgiving groceries delivered. Oh, it's like a terrarium. I thought it was a painting. Oh, still cool. It's time to hide. So we have flooding. So there's just...
Oh my law. What is that smell?
Let's make this quick, please.
Okay, let's take a look at a map. So, are the stairs... Oh yeah, the stairs are collapsed. So we will have to go through the sticky place. Sorry, ladies. Still can't believe we just found a random cartridge on a bathroom floor with 500 bits. That seems crazy. Oh. Oh! Oh my god. Okay. Wait. I thought it was just my imagination thinking these cubes looked... Oh! Oh my god. Okay. Oh, this is like the moment where Charlton Heston realizes that, like, Soylent Green is people's. You know what? I'm gonna... Sorry for spoilers, but, like, if you haven't seen it by now, I don't have to tell you. It came out in the 60s. Pretty sure it's the 60s.
Welcome to Human Inquiry Arlington, the Spacer's Choice Facility. My name is Dr. Marion Blakeslee, and I'd like to congratulate you all on volunteering for this important activity. Whatever your past, each of you will be...
I feel like at this point we're just kind of putting them out of their misery. Guilt ridden. Killing so many people has made you uneasy when fighting people. Absolutely not. You can keep your pity points.
We made puppets out of people and tested them until they broke. Walk softly down them. Some of them still live here, and they hate to be disturbed.
I reckon we've seen the worst of Halcyon already. How bad could this be?
No, please. Unless there are mana queens stalking the halls here, I think we'll be fine.
I think you're both a little overconfident. Also, is that the same voice? It sounds like Jigsaw. He's like, would you like to play a game on Gorgon? I don't do voices well, so we're just gonna have to live with that. Oh, sounds like Mr. B is getting a big old head start on the cleaning today. Incoming messages from Blakeslee. In order to minimize damage to company property and or personnel, please observe the following guidelines during the volunteer induction process. Do not touch and or handle test subjects. Please defer to security personnel. Avoid using inflammatory phrases such as untested chemicals, test subject, or cells. Remind subjects that compliance is one of the requirements of their contract with Spacer's Choice. Do not interrupt official Spacer's Choice communications and or marketing while directing volunteers. Architects' balls. Is that all the guidelines? Look at these people. Look, these people are coming in here from Tartarus. Don't let your guard down, don't get friendly, and don't get close. If everyone does their job right, these volunteers will leave the facility as free and upstanding citizens. In light of certain recent developments, our friends at OCI have generously provided us with advice and guidelines intended to ensure the best possible outcomes for our research here at Human Inquiry and Auditing. To that end, we will be establishing new testing parameters and volunteer preparation guidelines effective immediately. These guidelines will be provided to you at your stations. I really would like to congratulate you all on what you've achieved so far. Keep your heads down and minds focused on the work, and the rest will come easy. If you have any concerns, kindly refer them to my assistant, Benjamin Morley. Is this? Okay. Every volunteer means just that, Mr. Sonoda. We're entering a vital phase of the testing process, and that means every volunteer participates in the trials. It's all the more critical that we maintain careful records of the dosages involved, of course. We're counting on you for that. Outgoing. Help. Weaver, have you seen my office keycard? If this one is one of your little tests, it's not funny. Security is already full burn. They're going to lose their bolts when they catch me taking the long way around to the faculty areas. Please tell me it's sitting on your desk or something. Okay, so checking desks for cards. tossball card. And partially eaten. Wage determined by merit of your work. Yes, I am sure it's evaluated fairly. Alright, I think that's everything on this side. I don't see any audio notes, so let's keep marching on. Volunteer quarters.
Volunteers my ass. These are cells.
It's so homey, almost. Whatever brought these folks here, they were just people. Same as us.
Okay, that looks much more like actual Parcheesi.
Welcome, volunteers. This office environment is where we will test your communication, paper management, and self-motivation skills. This is your time to shine. You may just find yourselves doing similar work at a real office. Remember, compliance with compliance with all instructions and facility personnel is stipulated in your contract.
Royce hit! Gonna find you!
I have no idea. What the heck? Okay. There is some fishy there, okay. Alright. Repair all equipment. Chamber 1. It's so weird to me that there's still paper in space. But there's, I don't know. We definitely use way more paper now than we need to. Okay. Passcode. Reach an admin level. Okay, we can close that for now. I'd like to finish this level before we start getting crazy. So it looks like they're testing like working conditions in an office, maybe? Is that what it looks like to you? I definitely just stared at that for no reason. Okay.
Here we go.
Can't get past that armor!
You'll confirm. That noise.
Searching.
Oh, what is that thing? Why is he so hyped up? Is it the adrenochrome? Does it really make them that much faster?
I'm ready to die on my watch, kid.
Welcome, volunteers. Here you will be demonstrating key life skills in a simulated working environment.
So one's like an office and one's like a factory.
Inattentiveness can have disastrous consequences. Any accidents will negatively impact your chances of completing the volunteer program.
That's weird. I feel like I just moused over something. Oh yeah, I did. There we go. Anything? Nope.
What the hell are they doing with all these conveyors?
It's supposed to look like a factory, girlfriend. That like hexagonal tile, that small hexagonal tile, definitely makes me think of like the shower room, like the bathrooms in my like freshman dorm. I don't know, it's just like such a specific tile to me. So that's the way up, I believe. Is it? Maybe not. I think we searched all the cubicles. Oh, this is definitely a whole...
Wow. You could spy on just about everyone from here. Mr. Thompson would have been over the moon.
Thank you, autocorrect. Was that not autocorrect? Autosave. Okay. I feel like I must have missed something. There's a whole lot of, I mean, this is like a whole lot of equipment up here. For there not to be anything of use. Computer's broken. I don't know. Kind of reminds me of the Torrens a little bit.
Welcome, volunteers. This office environment is where we will test your communication, paper management, and self-motivation skills. This is your time to shine. You may just find yourselves doing similar work at a real office someday. Remember, compliance with all instructions from facilities is stipulated in the contracts.
It's a dead vending machine. Okay.
Get him strapped down!
Dr. Blakeslee.
Subject demonstrates catastrophic personality collapse. Fucker bit me.
Marion.
Interesting. I think I'm going into shock.
Because those definitely look like auto mechanicals there. The way they're moving. Oh my god. Okay. Observation logs. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of them. Alright, hold on. That's a lot to read. Compliance parameters. Alright. Alright. I'm just gonna volunteer. Okay, Kendall objected to further testing after completion of second forms, after 5th, SC1B after 10th. Hobbs was discovered to be functionally illiterate and tagged for early advancement to second phase. I have a hard time remembering to use the back to root. Complained of physical exhaustion after 5 minutes, missing numerous verbal cues. A, E, and K failed out around 15-minute mark. Test was terminated. This technician became too hoarse to provide instruction. Of the 8 test subjects, 6 respond to vocal cues. 63D became aggressive and was removed. 63B collapsed 30 minutes into the experiment and was removed. Remaining subjects exhibited compliance with all vocal cues for the remainder of experiment. Observation data compromised. Embry was found incapable of continued operation and was withdrawn, flagged for disciplinary measure. Let's see. A volunteers subject F. B is unresponsive for duration of test. C deliberates for 5 minutes 36 seconds before volunteering E. D is unable to recall the names and or identification numbers of his fellows, but has volunteered each of them in turn, citing immediate need for additional compound X. E volunteer subject F. F refuses to comply with instruction for duration of testing. G exhibits extreme confusion, extreme emotional distress, demands morning injection. Addendum: time as a previous note is 2 o'clock. Subjects exhibit extreme aggression. Subject terminated. Subject is instructed to fire at shroud target. Let's see. Subject has fired at target. Auxiliary reward initiated. Automated security. Subject has fired at observation window. Automated security enabled. Test reset. Automated security enabled. Test reset. Reset. Subject refuses to fire. Subject refuses to fire. Technician's addendum. Subject unresponsive. Okay, for some reason it looked like there were more incoming. Oh my gosh, there's so much. In light of the certain recent incidents, I'd like to remind you all that it is paramount that we follow all Spacer's Choice guidelines regarding safety and security. Yes, you will suffer professional and financial consequences if you are found to be responsible for damaging company property. But here at HIA, inattentiveness and recklessness also endanger highly limited company resources and threaten our overall production schedule. Think about what we are all here to achieve, then consider whether you want to be the one who lets us all down. Luckily, any and all injuries suffered by the volunteers this past week have been minor. All testing will proceed as scheduled. A reminder that all personnel are advised to report to the infirmary if they experience any symptoms listed on the notice LeBlanc provided earlier this month. It is strongly suggested that you use your allotted break to do this, as any losses to productivity will be reflected in your paycheck and or indentureship agreement. Hey, you and Andre talk about tossball sometimes, right? Have you noticed anything different about him lately? I'm pretty sure he's been at his desk all night. I was going to congratulate him on his newfound productivity, but I took a look at his reports just now, and some of them have very basic formatting errors. That's not like him at all. Maybe you could ask him about it. If there's something wrong with his terminal, he should probably get it taken care of sooner rather than later. Angus. If we're going to meet OCI's figures this month, we'll need to double our testing capacity over the next few weeks. To that end, I need everyone in observation to work with disposal to have the preparation times between tasks. The volunteers exit at a jog if you have to. Try not to let them see the bodies. Look, Embry lost his head because he couldn't keep up with the work. He was never going to amount to anything, and we all knew it. The surprise is that he lasted this long. I don't know why my reports are any of your business to begin with, but I know how to use a damn computer. I bet Weaver put you up to this. I've been working twice as hard as anyone in this office this past month, and now she thinks I'm going to outpace her. But maybe it's simpler than that. These emails used to be just a nuisance. Now I'm starting to think that maybe your loyalties to some other corporation. Ooh. Outgoing. Hey Andre, Dr. Blakesley started to come down here pretty often, usually for the morning shifts. She hasn't said anything, just watches us go through the test for a while, then gets up and walks out. Weaver tries to give her a report, I think, but Blakesley gives her a look, and that was the end of that. You think we're doing something wrong? You tell me if you knew anything, right? I'd split my lunch with you again. Oh, hey, great game last night, huh? Yeah, we're going back to maintenance for Phase 5. None of the test subjects felt too torn up about shooting killer bugs from Monarch, I guess. Should make things easier for you over in disposal, right? The best part is that one of the cages didn't close properly last night, and a couple of the little manta pillars got loose. Who knows where they are right now? Morley had an absolute fit. I don't think he likes bugs. There's a lot to read in that terminal, so we kind of skimmed a little today. Feel like I should be able to pick up that box, but here we are.
They'll never see us.
As I screw it up.
Here we go.
Alright.
Incoming!
What are you doing? Marauders in this room. Yep. They're healing. That's why they seem extra tough. So, are they just like going around and getting all hepped up on more and more adrenatime? I mean, look, if you're taking performance enhancing drugs, that's all you, but like, oh.
I don't believe we've discussed side effects, Dr. Ambrose.
The drug's not ready for release yet. The side effects are immaterial.
So it's dangerous. Perhaps it results in some thrilling mutations. Forearms, maybe? Or a second head?
Try delusion, paranoia, gastric bleeds, violence, and fatal insomnia. Shall I enumerate every way our volunteers have died? Suicide by automech, suicide by hanging, starvation.
Cut the recording, Georgie.
You sure, boss? I just put on a new cylinder. Stroke, spontaneous combustion, internal exsanguination.
Just turn it off.
I guess she was getting a little too honest for their taste. She's just telling you your drug sucks. I mean... So we've had an office setting, we've had like a factory setting, and this looks more like a military setting that they're practicing. And the name of that gun is Agony. It's kinda, that purple's kinda pretty in its own weird little way. Just, okay, crack those. Oh, hey. Look, it could be nothing, but some games will give you achievements for hitting all the targets or shooting all the cans, so why not? I don't think there was a door here. I believe we already looked at all this. Cracked all of those, and then I did see a wide utility door down here. Okay, so there's that door. And then couldn't tell if this. Oh, for some reason I thought there was. I guess that's it. Nope. Only 2 doors to pick from. Okay, and I think one we already came through. I feel like I've missed quite a few of these, so. Okay, so we're like in the factory level again. Yes, thank you for rewarding me for my curiosity. It doesn't even have to be a big reward. Just make me feel like I did something cool. Cracked all of those. Nice. I can't even begin to describe my frustration that I wanted to enter that part, like the upper part of that one village by using the what's it? The those big pipes. I don't know what you want to call them. They kind of look like ventilation or something. And I was like, oh yeah, this is totally the way in. It was not the way in. It was very frustrating that it was not. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I think... Did we already come up here? Oh yeah, we totally came up here. We did not go through here.
How many subjects have to die before you decide to build a dedicated autopsy room?
Also known as a morgue. I guess we don't need to get tied up in semantics, but it's called a morgue. Okay, that's sealed. Pressurized injection mask. So, oh god, that's dark. Okay, nope, nope, come back here. Oh, I guess that's my same one. Okay. The agony. That's kind of cool.
don't want to see no more. I can't take this.
But why? Why? Who does this? What kind of monsters ran this place?
Spacer's Choice monsters. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Yeah.
Okay, go quiet.
We need to deal with this terminal first. Okay, messages. Incoming. Sandoval. We haven't seen Sandoval in a while. I don't want to play games anymore. Let's just do our jobs. Victoria. Alright. My 10 bits are on 52F. I know what you're thinking. He's so skinny. He's got to be on bad odds. But I'm a gambling man, Victoria, and I've got an eye for this now. What do you think? Dang. No, I'm not talking about these subjects, Vicky. I'm talking about the numbers. I've been keeping track of how many bodies we process every day and every week, and the number fluctuates, but never too much. 1 and 3 and 2 and 5 and 1 and 1 and 2 and then 10. Look at the chart I left on your desk and see for yourself that there's a pattern. You see it, right? Yeah. Ah! That's, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm with you ladies on the grossness here. It's totally not lost on me. And we've come back to the beginning. Okay. So this is the exit. The thing is, I think there's going to be like a super marauder or something really screwed up at the end of this. Oh, yeah. This also looks like a place you would fight a boss, I'm not gonna lie. Test design office. Appears to be sealed. It's a very sparkly tree. Okay, incoming messages. This isn't about volunteers, Morley. Most of test group 22A is already gone. Subject 17 is non-verbal, but we had some luck trying to use small amounts of the compound to coax them into the testing rooms. To be honest, some of the staff are starting to worry me too. It's not just the ghoul and disposal either. Weaver's convinced that the compound's getting into the ventilation system somehow. I've caught her scrubbing her hands raw at the washing stations. I've tried reciting our safety protocols to her, but it doesn't seem to help. I'm starting to think that she may not be wrong. Pick out 2 of the deceased test subjects and whip up condolence letters. Something saccharine and noble. Feel free to invent next of kin if there are none on record. Use cheap paper. Leave the letters on my desk. I'll dispose of them shortly. Outgoing. This notice is to inform all HIA staff that testing associate Angus Ruan is no longer at Spacer's Choice Pharmaceuticals employee. As a valued member of the Spacer's Choice family, I trust that you will all pull together to shoulder Mr. Ruan's responsibilities in his place. Blakely, the missing test subject, has been found and apprehended. Apparently he got into the testing department where he remained. I'm afraid nobody knows for several hours. Hennessy had him doing paperwork. I think it's clear at this point that subject B12 didn't get out on his own. As far as we can tell, he didn't have much of an escape plan. The door was simply unlocked for a short period of time during the night. In the meantime, I've made it clear to the security forces that no longer breaches will be tolerated. Archive messages. How do I delete this message? Clarence, the latest results are in. As you hoped, you'll find the violent cases now account for a smaller overall percentage of the testing pool. I expect that will change in about 2 or 3 weeks, so you better get that report out to Goodfellow in a hurry. In the meantime, dosing all the tough subjects means that he is now in the business of generating aggressive psychotics. So if you can take 2 minutes out of your fundamentally pointless existence to somehow make it clear to Mr. Goodfellow that I need an upgrade on those resources I requested, as well as a matter of additional security, increasing oversight at Chem, or any explanation for what the fuck. Read me. Morley, if you receive any communications from Dr. Ambrose, ignore them. Also, notify me at once. And don't piss yourself worrying it won't come up in your assessments. Morley, no word from OCI. We'll keep going as we are. Say something to the staff. Break out that list of prepared statements I gave you. I suggest number 4. Remember to smile. I'm heading down to oversee today's testing personally. Make sure I'm not disturbed. Cute. Let's make a couple super soldiers, shall we? So, let's check out the rest of this before we start slapping the override, shall we?
Should I give you that?
I think that's, yeah. It looks like a bag you would keep like surgical equipment in. Okay, anything else I'm missing in this room? I don't think so. I think this is like a pre-fight loot room, but I could be very wrong about that. Doesn't this seem like a place where you would fight like a final boss? It's quite the office here. Here's reception. Okay. Visitation protocols. The Human Auditing and Inquiry Facility is a dedicated research facility and houses a considerable quantity of hazardous materials, machinery, and personnel. As such, no external visitors are to be permitted at any time, absent express written permission from HEA testing supervisor Marion Blakesley. If you suspect a visitor does not have the appropriate credentials, please observe the following. Stay calm. Notify nearby security personnel of your suspicions. Wait for security personnel and or your equipment to finish disposing of the visitor. Complete an incident report per official guidelines. Remember to use Spacer's Choice approved formatting and language. At no point should you leave your workstation unattended. Leaving your workstation unattended will be considered a severe security breach and may result in a fine and or summary termination of your employment with Spacer's Choice. Your supervisor has posted the following addendums. Right, that's the official shit. If we do get visitors, inform me at once. If they're from another department. If it's Dr. Ambrose, don't get in her way, but log her every move. If it's Clarence Mosley, keep him at reception. I'll come down in person to see this law-giving miracle for myself. If Jasper Lowe or anyone else from Chem turns up, let them stew at reception. I'll send Assistant Morley down eventually. From Blakesley. He is on lockdown until further notice. Do not let anyone into the facility until the escape volunteers are located. I'm going to check a volunteer induction for any sign of our fugitives. If you receive any keycard access notifications in the next 20 minutes, ignore them. Okay. Well, this is special. It's a flask. I wasn't sure what that was actually. All right. Let's go into the room. I keep expecting something really scary to happen, and I don't know if I'm setting myself up or if I'm starting to get overconfident now that we have not, in fact, found anything scary in a minute.
Did you enjoy the show? I didn't. You should have left Gorgon in its grave, where it belongs. Now I'm afraid I have to find a more permanent way to put you down.
Oh, I'm quaking in my boots. Come and threaten us face to barrel, will you?
I don't know how much more of this I can take, Captain. I'm about to chew my own hands off with nerves.
Hey.
Something you need?
I didn't know if it was going to give me a language option. Be like, hey, everything is going to be okie dokie. Messages. Ooh, incoming. Marion, it's been 3 weeks. Where the fuck are the reports from here? Deliver them to me by the end of the day, or deliver me your letter of resignation. I'm done asking. In the future, you will send me biweekly reports of HIA's status. These reports will include an inventory of test subjects, which version of the Gorgon compound they have been administered, how frequently those administrations have occurred, and who has been administering them. To these reports, you will append a mortality record. This record will include an accounting of the burn down rate of our current stock of volunteers and compound ambules, in addition to a thorough analysis of their injuries. I want to see charts, Mary. Big fucking charts with a lot of precious little numbers. And before you ask, bi-weekly means twice a week. Don't pretend you don't know what I mean. Marion, personalize and forward the following note to the families of the deceased volunteers. Take carbon copies and send them on to Lucien at the usual address. Make sure he gets every single one. Dear blank. It is with regret I write to inform you of the death of your relation, blank. They died peacefully, attended by their fellows. Please accept our sympathies in this difficult time, though it may offer you little comfort. How that you know that your relation died in service of a better, more productive Halcyon. In accordance with the agreement blank signed with Tartarus Corrections, a division of United Defense Logistics, their terms of incarceration is now considered complete. Outgoing. Goodfellow, yes, many of the subjects still exhibited increased energy levels and compliance with the same euphoric response, but they inevitably crashed. Testing clearly shows that Chem's Compound X has extreme and irreversible effects when administered repeatedly over a long period of time. Several volunteers in the old SCO2 group are barely verbal. When they do speak, it is to beg for more compound. I'm finding it hard to shine that up for you, Lawrence. So good you'll beg for more? Don't you dare use that. If we could dilute the compound or even ease out the schedule, we could mitigate some of the addictive effects. Weaning some of the earlier subjects off the compound might buy us time until Chem refines the formula. I need time, Lawrence. Morley, I need you to compile some of the test results from the past month. Pull a subset from the reports we forwarded to OCI if you like. So long as they are charts, make sure the worst of the mortality reports are up front, will you? At the behest of the Office of Creative Incubation, we're applying varying amounts of unknown solutions to test subjects that are already mid-treatment. What organization schema do you have do you imagine you... What organizational schema do you imagine would miraculously restore scientific rigor into this process? Stick to the current system. Morley, pick out... Okay, so here we go. Pick out 2 of the deceased. Return messages. Archive messages from Bancroft. Lucien, I'm leaving this message to inform you of my resignation from the position of testing supervisor at Spacer's Choice Pharmaceuticals, effective immediately. I won't be returning to headquarters, and I wouldn't bother chasing that tracking signal unless you want to give the boys and girls in Human Resources some exercise. I'll warn you again, do not try and find me. Blakesley. Deleted messages. Marion, cancel all the letters. If they've been hand-delivered, send someone to retrieve them. Secrecy trumps sentiment. Don't ever let me do anything so indulgent again. Marion, I see now why you held back your reports. Strangulation, attempted disemboweling, blunt force trauma to the head with a bedpan. It's not just that volunteer deaths are up, but the ways in which they're dying are appalling. It's unconscionable. An unmitigated disaster. Cease administration of the compound immediately. I'll take this to our liaison, Lucien. Surely when I show him these results, he'll understand that we can take this product to market as it currently stands. How do I delete this? Admin functions. Synthesis status. Override.
I knew this place wasn't gonna be some pleasant seaside stroll, Captain, but I don't know how I can live with what we've seen here.
What they did here was inexcusable.
Not just inexcusable. Evil. This was just wrong.
They knew, Captain. Spacer's Choice knew all along what Adrenatime did, and they sold it anyway.
Somehow this doesn't surprise me.
Well, maybe it ought to. What's the colony come to when the horrors we've just witnessed fall under just another day in Halcyon? That journal better hold the key to the eternal equation, or Minnie's name's gonna have stains on it till the end of time.
There's only one way to find out where this leads. But you know what? I honestly don't think that Amananda would be surprised at what's happening here. I mean, we have seen some screwed up stuff. Really screwed up stuff. Alright, how do we get back up there? I think it's up and then a switchback. Yeah, I don't think she would be surprised at all. Disgusted for sure. But that's right.
I think the beasts on Monarch were bad. At least they aren't cruel. These people chose to do this.
Yeah, they did. Wait, isn't this? Yeah. The way out. Dang. And you know what? I think that's a good place to leave it. Oh, what a horrifying, leg to this story. But, yeah, thank you so much for adventuring with me today. Thank you to everyone who stopped by. I will be back tomorrow morning with Mr. B for more 7 Days to Die, and tomorrow afternoon for more Fallout 3. So, in the meantime, please get cozy, everyone, especially for those of us with really not nice weather. But either way, in the meantime, please remember to take care of yourselves and each other, and happy sipping. Have a great Saturday, everyone.